I've heard that good things tend to come in threes.
I've heard that. Three's my favorite number.
Yeah, like the Three Wise Men.
Oh.
Yes.
Three Musketeers bar.
Ooh, delicious.
Ooh, very good.
3 times a lady.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Well, for Brooke, she's not saying anything because for her it's 300,033 times a lady.
I gotta say, who's counting, Jeffrey?
Yeah. Someone is.
Yeah.
But what if you end up being the third wheel on a date?
Oh, no.
That's not fun.
No, it's not. But that's exactly how one of our listeners felt when he spent a good portion of the evening watching his date dance with another man.
Yikes.
Oh, my God.
And he admits he wished he had handled it differently that night, but now is his chance to get some redemption. We're going to do it in around 3 minutes.
Oh, there's that 3 again.
Okay.
Or at least after this song with your second date update.
Not a third date, though. That's a
Second date.
Okay.
Next. Should you actually listen to what people write for hobbies on their dating profiles?
Ooh, good question.
Because they all say they love hiking. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, you're out on a mountain trail face to face with a grizzly. And you realize you forgot your bear mace next to your 6-pack of pineapple Truly.
Oh.
And in your head, you're thinking, well, maybe they're not really into hiking.
Did you really forget the Truly as
For real?
well?
How'd that happen?
Both of them.
sucks.
What was I thinking?
What's a hike if you're not drunk, Jeff?
Yeah.
And one of our listeners, Corey, picked an activity for his date based on her dating profile.
Okay.
Corey,
that's
no
smart.
matter what you ended up doing, I hope that you didn't forget to bring the bear mace.
You know, I did not. I should have. Trust me.
Oh.
You should have
Then
brought
why
your
are we
mace.
calling her back? What?
Well, not for her, but the Bears.
Okay,
There were bears?
there was some sort of danger apparently on your
Oh,
date. or
my gosh.
someone you could have missed. First, before we get to that, tell us about the girl. What's her name?
Adrian.
Okay, and Jeff had mentioned that you designed the date around one of her hobbies or interests on her profile. What did her profile say?
Hold on for a second. Let me pull it up here. I didn't know you guys were going to ask me that.
Yeah.
So like it says, good cologne and holding hands are my kryptonite.
Oh,
Oh.
And then like she goes, I'll kick your butt on the dance floor.
Oh, cute.
Okay.
Okay.
That's aggressive. And
Yeah.
that's a threat.
Does that mean she dance better than you or literally fight you
Yeah,
in the
that's
middle
what
of
I'm
the floor?
saying,
both.
Jeff. I'm worried for him.
I think it sounds fun.
So like I found a country bar that has dancing. You know,
Okay.
not my specialty, but I'm like, I want to impress.
That's awesome. Way to show like interest in her hobbies
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah. So like we get there, I got us some drinks. I sit at the table with my beer, and before I could even get one word in, some older dude comes and say, "Hey, will you dance with me?"
Oh, that's quick. Yeah. So is it a swing situation? You're line dancing or they're just out there dancing?
They have both. So they'll start out with line dancing, then they'll go to swing. So at this time it was swing.
And that's when you
I'm
can
just
like
like-
rotate partners and stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, really, dude? I'm trying to start a date here.
Yeah.
So she looks at me and she goes, "Oh, well, you snooze, you lose." I'm like, really?
Oh,
Oh.
dang. That hurts the
Was
ego.
was that feisty
Yeah.
or did you take it as rude?
Oh,
Like it could
man.
be.
I mean, nah. It was like playful, but the point is, why even say it? And then she has the audacity to get up and leave.
See, that's when you need the bear mace. Anytime a guy comes over, just hose him down.
No, the whole bar has to evacuate.
You're the hero.
So did you ever, I mean, your next move, you had to go cut in. Like that's what you do, right?
I'm glad you said that. So I go by myself. I'm dancing. Every time I go to cut in,
Wait, you're dancing by yourself?
Good.
I'm dancing by myself. It
Have
is
fun,
what it is.
bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to cut in, but guess what?
Okay.
I turn my head. I go back. There are like 4 or 5 people away from me. I can't cut in.
Oh, you can't make it over
You're
there.
too far.
You feel like she
More
was
like-
dancing away from you, like trying to avoid you?
I don't know if it was her, him. I don't know if it was both of them. I don't know, but to me, I think it was obvious that I was trying to cut in like 2, 3 different occasions. So eventually the music just stopped. But I'm like, are you serious right now?
Oh, man.
So wait, so the music stopped and then you guys met back up, or is she still hanging out with the dude?
Yeah. So we met back up. I didn't want to appear desperate. So I was like, nah, I'm cool. You know, let's just take a break. So
Okay,
Okay.
so
I don't know.
you didn't get to dance at all?
Yeah, I mean, we danced a little bit, but, you know, it was the tail end because I had like a long day tomorrow, like the next day, I should say.
Oh, so you even
Stay
called
out
it
a little
early?
long. Yes, but the date went well. It was cool. We had good dialogue, so it was all right.
Well, I think the question is, who was the better dancer, you or the older guy who got your date first?
Uh-oh.
sure the older guy.
Really?
Yeah.
He seems like a regular. if he's
Yeah,
pulling
I
her.
mean, at those bars, like these people come and they'll come every week and they dance with everybody. And it's not a date thing. It's like just dancing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whose cologne was better, yours or the other guy's? Because she said she was into cologne.
The older guy probably smells musty.
Yeah, he's got the expensive stuff.
I don't know. Mine was pretty good, though. I don't know.
Well, you never got close enough to the guy,
That's
you know?
true.
He was stealing your lady over there.
Or her. Maybe she didn't
Yeah.
get to smell your cologne
I mean,
either.
did you enjoy the night with her at all?
Honestly, yeah, it was a good evening. I mean, it could have been a great evening, but being that I didn't have my bear mace, and that incident that happened, it wasn't the best. So, it was okay.
Okay.
But your whole night wasn't ruined.
Nah, it wasn't ruined. I should say. We hugged at the end, a little kiss on the cheek, nothing real serious.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, heck, it could have been a whole heck of a lot better.
Yeah, because, chemistry on the dance floor, that's a different type of chemistry. It's
Yeah.
awesome if you can really click
And
like
that's
that.
my whole point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you been trying to contact her since then, like with texts or calls or anything?
Yeah, I reached out with one call and a couple of texts. It's been like about a week, going on a week and a half now, but she's been doing the emoji stuff. If I say something, she'll like, oh, I like it, but nothing like further in the dialogue so we can talk and see if we can hang out again.
Interesting. Okay.
That's just like a pity reaction, it sounds like.
Sad.
I mean,
that
maybe
hurts.
she thought you were ignoring her, but she was having too much fun. I don't know.
We're going to find out. We're going to give you a chance to go put on some more Minions cologne by Justin Bieber. And then when we come back, we're going to call
I wish
Adrian
that was
for
real,
you.
dude. I'd buy it.
It should be. We're going to
call
do
Kevin.
your second date update right after this. Hold on, man. Corey's date
There we
night
go.
with Adrian had everything a first date should.
Yeah.
Cold beer,
Oh.
warm hugs, good dancing.
Yeah, dude.
Problem is, not all that happened with Corey. Because some other older guy at the bar, possibly a regular there, asked to dance with his date, and Corey obliged, which was probably the worst mistake of his entire dating life.
It doesn't sound like he actually had a decision in it, nor should he have a choice.
Yeah.
But it sounds like she just
Men
ditched him.
shouldn't be allowed to
Yeah.
choose anything. Good point, Brooke.
I mean,
Corey,
they shouldn't be able to choose what women decide to do. Sure. Yeah, that's true.
Corey,
Jeff.
how are you feeling right now after that intro? You want to hit me?
What?
No, I mean, that's pretty much it. And I didn't have a say-so. It was like she said, I snooze, I lose. But I tell you what, though, if it was in any other circumstances, I know it would have been different.
Okay,
It
so
would have been a different outcome.
are you wishing that you didn't go dancing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I probably would have chose something different looking back now.
Yeah, what
Right.
hobby would you have chosen off of your dating profile to do?
Totally would have went indoor putt-putt golfing.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey,
Lot
that's
different.
fun too.
okay.
You-
You can't
Different
be
vibe though, yeah.
can't have a man swoop in on your date during putt putt, can you?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a little boy would come swoop in. Like,
But that's when you bust out the bear mace. You mace that boy.
Okay.
You maced the
I'm not
child.
done with hole 17 yet, kid.
Hey, we're doing the clown mouth
Very-
hole right now.
Very aggressive to this
Yeah.
today, Jeffrey.
So maybe we'll offer that for your next date if we can get Adrian on the phone here. I'm going to dial her number and see what she has to say. Ready to do this?
Cool. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Hello,
Hey, is this Adrian?
this is she. Who's this?
Hey, Adrian, my name is Jeff from a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah.
Hi, Adrian.
I'm just kind of confused. If you're on the radio, why are you calling me?
Well, one of our listeners asked us to call you because you went on a date with him the other night. His name's Corey.
Wait, Corey asked you to call me because we went on a date?
Well, because
On
he
his behalf, we're
no, because he
calling.
really liked you.
He's bummed because he's been trying to text you and you haven't really been responding back to him much.
I responded to him a little bit.
Yeah, but it sounded like a courtesy response.
Yeah,
I mean,
not like
which
before.
is fine.
You guys weren't like talking back and forth and having fun.
I mean, what'd you think of Corey?
I mean, I'm not gonna get into it, but I don't think I'm really interested. I don't think it's gonna work out.
When,
Aw, well.
when you guys first met up, was it like initially you knew that, or did it take a minute for you to say no?
I don't think it's a good fit. But I mean,
Okay. Like, why?
well, so I feel like when we met on a dating app, and I feel like I make my dating app very clear that I'm looking for a real man, and I don't really think they exist anymore.
What does that mean? What's your definition of a real man?
I'm looking for somebody that like wears good cologne and have his stuff together and will stand up for his woman like a real man.
You want someone to fight for you.
Well, I mean, like, at least stand up. You know, don't let anybody say anything to the person that you're with. Like, you got to stand up for your woman.
You're
Did-
saying Corey
did-
didn't do that?
Yeah, did someone insult you that night and he didn't, like, I don't get it.
That'd be bad.
All right, well, I'm just going to be honest and sort of putting this all out there. So I do this thing sometimes on dates, and
Oh, it's a
I
test.
have my uncle show up, and he'll, like, come and ask to talk to me or something like that.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. Was he the older guy that we heard about?
We heard a guy came up to the table and asked you to dance.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so
That
much
was-
less sexy. Is your
That was
uncle.
your uncle?
Yeah.
That was actually my uncle.
Doing it right at the country bar.
Well, yeah. Brooke's all too familiar with that move.
Yeah. Well, so the making out.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, what is he supposed to do? Like, a guy comes up and asks you to dance. You say yes. You wanted Corey to step in and be like, that's my woman.
Punch him in the face, Brooke.
Like, I don't get it.
Like a real man, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Adrian?
Well, I want someone that can, like, defend me and speak up and, like, not be afraid of confrontation. Like,
what did
and
you
I'm,
need
like-
defending from, though? It sounds like the guy your uncle wanted to dance.
And
like,
you openly
what's-
said, you told him something, right? Like you snooze, you lose or something?
Yeah, what's the defense?
well, I waited a second to see what he was going to do, and he didn't do anything. He just, like, looked at me.
Oh, and
And
that's
so
what he
I was
said.
like,
Oh.
okay, well, and then I, like, jokingly said, well, you snooze, you lose. And then
Oh.
I went and danced with him because he
Okay.
literally
Um,
didn't do anything. He didn't say anything. He just, like, looked at me.
So you want
That
I feel like you should have gone to a club with this test, not like a country bar, because that's like normal.
In Corey's defense, he didn't do nothing. He went and danced by himself in your vicinity for 5 to 10 minutes.
He hovered.
That's something.
Oh, man.
Look, if you were there, then I think you would get it. Like, he had the opportunity to step up and say, I'm here with her.
Yeah.
She's with me. We're together. Like, anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
It's not
more
something you could have
definitive.
said. You
Well-
couldn't have said, I'm on a date.
Adrian, I get you didn't think he was very manly then, but how's this for a man move? Because Corey, reached out to a radio show to
Yes.
call you on his behalf and ask for him why you're not going out on another date.
Yeah, and non-directly has been hiding.
And Mr. Masculine is on the other line, wants to talk to you.
Oh, my
Just dancing by
God.
himself on the other line.
Really? I mean, I had no idea if that man, now that I know it's your uncle, had Willie Nelson, Rasco Flats, and Brooks and Duns in the back. I've never been there before.
Oh, my God.
I mean, hell, I don't know what's going on. Little boot scoop boogie. I was nervous. I mean, that's so wrong. Chivalry's not dead with me, but come on. I'm respecting your boundaries.
Yes.
I just met you. I'm not going to be a jerk and be like, hey, that's my a caveman style.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not, I'm not asking to be a caveman. I'm just looking for somebody that can step up and say to somebody, no, she's with me. Like, I don't,
Okay.
I don't need to, like.
It sounds
I
like
don't
you're
want
not
you to
being
get-
assertive enough, Corey. You got to be more assertive when.
Hey,
That's a
I
good
tell
way to
you
put
what, under different circumstances, I have no problem with that. I was just totally respecting you from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't want that. She doesn't want respect. Corey, not
She
interested.
wants a dose of, like, unhealthy jealousy, it sounds like to me. But
Right. Let me tell you, this is miscommunication. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I was not going to be a creeper, come to your job, come to your house.
yeah.
I got too much respect for you. I think under different circumstances, you and I can jail. I'm willing to put forth that effort.
You have two completely different opinions on this. She wants you to step in, but if you were on a date with a girl like Brooke would think that's obnoxious. Like, dude, let me make my own decisions. Don't step in.
I think what happened, Adrian, is if you want someone to not let you, like, if you don't want to dance with other men, you needed to have told Corey as you're walking into the place, like, hey, if someone approaches me, will you just tell him that we're on a date?
Yeah,
Like,
like-
why couldn't you communicate that to him?
Yeah.
Because that doesn't
Right.
show me who he is. Like, I'm not trying to change him. And honestly, Corey, like, if you want me to think differently, if you want me to think, okay, it was just a circumstance, like, you're going to step up somewhere else, then you need to prove it right now. You need to show me like how much of a man you are, because that's what I want. I want to hear it.
Oh, okay, Corey, this is your chance.
Are we going to grunt? What are we going to do?
Throw your man card down right now. 3, 2,
No more
1.
discussion on the radio. We'll talk about this between you and I. I'm good.
Yep, he's going to find you because he already looked up your home address and your work address, but respected you enough not to go there. Now he's actually going to show up.
No.
What?
So we don't get to hear it?
Is that what she wants? Is that what you want?
I just asked him to like prove to me just now, and he's like, "Oh yeah, another time, another place." Like I just feel like he's all talk.
What do you want him to do?
You want him to do it right now. Corey, you got to prove yourself now.
Do what,
What's
though?
something?
What you want me to do? You want me to sing you a song? You want me to rap? What you want me to do?
Yeah, let's hear the
I love
manliest
that.
song you got.
Rap. We're going from country to
I
rap.
had a girl. Her name was A.
What?
Oh, she left me on the dance floor at Bay.
I don't know. It sounds like kind of a whiny song.
Dude,
more
it's
than a
freestyle.
manly
I
song.
back Corey up. Come on.
What's an A for
I mean,
effort?
Adrian, look, Adrian, he's trying. He
Yeah.
clearly is trying as hard as he can here to get another date with you. Why don't you just give him one more shot and we would pay for it?
I don't know. I think, look, Corey, I think that you're a really nice guy. and
Are you
all,
sure?
But
You don't want to see him mace a kid at a putt-putt golf course? He would do that for you.
You already told us.
He said that.
Oh, man.
I think I'm just gonna have to pass on this one.
Jeffrey, you need to step up as a man and tell her what she wants
Oh,
right
God.
now.
There's so much masculinity in this room.
Just
Okay.
ignoring that she brings her uncle on dates, too.
Yeah. It's all of
Yeah,
it.
we can't really talk about that.
I don't think you really want another date, Corey.
Yeah.
I mean, not now. I mean, too bad she had to pass because Corey was trying to tap that.
Oh, you got some more raps.
Is that? Oh,
Finish the
I
line.
get it.
Oh.
Finish the
I'm
line.
just trying to be the man that she wants me to be.
Yeah.